Sabhuyaha panchajanyaya ajena parishantvitaha putrana janaya dakshaha savalashvan sahasrinaha. When Prajapati Daksha was lamenting for his lost children, Lord Brahma pacified him with instruction. Thereafter Daksha begot 1,000 more children in the womb of his wife Panchajani. This time his sons were known as Shavalashvas. We have been discussing Daksha and Narada, two different kind of personalities. Daksha is, we can say, following what is known as Pravitti Marga. And Narada is following what is known as Nivritti Marga. Okay, we discussed three kind of people are there. The first thing is the lowest, sinful man, mad, crazy. He is not better than an animal. He was uselessly born, just doing sinful activities whole life, running here, there like a monkey, purposeless life. Usko to nikal do. Okay, no need to talk about it. Now there is another category which is known as Pravitti Marga, in the sense that this person understands something. What? That God has given him freedom to act within dharma. The lowest category thinks God has given freedom to do anything. That's an animal. Just like animal we were that day discussing. Why you see sometimes just dogs jumping here, running here? They feel, I'm getting freedom. Actually he has no freedom. He is being watched. True, for dog life there is nothing watching. He can run around. That life is meant for that. He gets all the kind of experiences you want are given in animal forms. You want to feel free. I can fly. See, I can fly anywhere I want. Go, feel free. Because our inherent desire was, I want to show I can enjoy life without Krishna. Sometimes people like to show. See, I am so happy. So he feels, I am so happy. So much happiness here. They are jumping like monkeys here and there. So, but a person understands that this life will not help me anywhere. He comes to some sense, let me be under the protection of dharma. There is some supreme, personality. Dharmam tu shakshat bhagavat pranaditam. He has given some orders, I should obey them. So better than that sinful man who is free is this man, Pravitti Marga. What Pravitti means, my inclination. In Pravitti Marga, inclination is not, sometimes Pravitti Marga is, we can use to refer to these people also, but here we will take in another way. According to Shastra, what is Pravitti, and according to our own. Shastra Pravitti Marga means, you want to eat meat, it will not say no. You can eat. In fact, practically in all religions, there is offering of bali of an animal. They have some system. Somewhere they do halal, somewhere they do sim. Basically offering an animal. And we have some system where you go to the forest, you offer a bali of an animal to them. Here what is happening is that person is not being denied his enjoyment. Yeah, because he cannot hear. And I give an example. So a child says, I want to watch movie. Mama, I want to watch movie. And the mother knows, if I tell no, he will leave the house. Situation is so addicted. So okay, you can watch one movie in a week. But before watching movie, you should read the sheet of paper. And the sound should not come to any other room so that we don't get disturbed. You should be in your room and you should read the sheet of paper. What does the sheet of paper say? Such an idiot I am, wasting my time. What are these people? Such jokers, crazy people. Lowest of the mankind. Most of them, their character is lowest of the mankind. Instead of having great acharyas as Narada as my hero, I have this nonsense fellow as my hero. And I am going to waste my time now. And maybe because of watching this movie, I have to take many more births in this world. Okay? You read this and then watch the movie now. Let us see what is going to happen. Okay, because your addiction is there, I know, maybe after we finish the movie, isn't it I wasted my time? Punah punah charvita charvananam. Again I chewed. Again I am frustrated. It did not help me. But I have taken so much risk for watching this movie. So this is one part. So what happens gradually when somebody is enjoying within the controls of the dharma? The benefit will be this, that he may have a chance to come out. But he should know the purpose of all this restriction was to, there was a concession given a restriction. The purpose was to pull me out of this. Purpose was not to facilitate this. Purpose was not to, life mission is not to enjoy. Like somebody understand the purpose of the sanction given in the Shastra from meat is to make me come out of that nonsense addiction. It is not that it is a facility for me to enjoy. No, sir. It's Mahapapa. You cannot do it. But because you cannot control your mind, so what you are given is Pravritti Marg. But you cannot buy from a slaughterhouse. You immediately go to hell. You cannot buy meat from a slaughterhouse. You have to do bali. And you have to do bali means you have to go to forest. Amavasya night. No, just like we said, nobody should hear the TV sound. Nobody should hear the cry of the animal. And you have to refer Mam Sa Khadati Iti Mam Saha. And if it is proper done, a Brahmana will tell also, see, not good. You'll be in a lot of trouble because of this. What can be done? You can't control. I cannot control. I want. Mam Sa Khadati Mam Sa means next life he has to eat me. Yeah, he has full right to eat me now next life. Next life you leave the goat and he will slaughter you. So anyway, this is a situation of Pravritti Marga. But it can there is nothing else we can do, because punah punah charvita charvanana. The person is in such an abominable condition. He is chewing the tune, he is chewing the tune, he is chewing the tune. He cannot understand 1,000 times I have done it, why I want to do it again. Last time also, this poor animal sacrificed his life. And I ate meat. It was okay. But why I want to do it again? Leave him, no. Let him also enjoy. They show sometimes the videos. They take from a slaughterhouse an animal and leave him free. How he jumps and runs and enjoys. Let him also enjoy freedom of life. Why I want to make him suffer? So this takes little time. But people generally are like, they cannot be changed. Therefore, Pravritti Marga is given for them. Otherwise, they become adharmi. Adharmi means you go to hell. But when you follow the Vedic restriction, there is a chance for you to come out. Here you cannot come out. And when you are following according to the rules of dharma, then there is no sinful activity also. So then one person is little more pure. This is Daksha. Daksha cannot forget sex life. So much so, last life Shiva killed him, gave him a head of goat. He was so proud, because too much sensual indulgence makes you very proud also. You become very passionate, rash. And this life again, he got a facility. He saw the Lord himself. But what he saw the Lord for? I want a nice sex life. So again God gave him. He gave him a nice beautiful girl. Now he produced children. Anyway, Lord is dovetailing. Whatever we have is being dovetailed actually. So this is happening, and then here comes Narada. Prabhupada said Daksha is very expert in producing children in sex life, and Narada is expert in delivery. So now which one do you choose? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given Vairagya Vidya. Vairagya Vidya Nijbhakti Yoga Shikshartha Mega Purusha Puranaha Shri Krishna Chaitanyam Shariradhari Kripa Buddhi Vasta Aham Prapadye. I take shelter of Lord Chaitanya because he gives Vairagya Vidya. His own life, you see, Vairagya. Give up. Vairagya means not needed. Give up. Nijbhakti Yoga. So what is the basis of Vairagya? Because if the Shastra says something, if the great Acharya says something, I can accept it. I need not experience it. Daksha was insisting these children have to go through all the experience of getting married, producing children, and having so much anxiety, which adds on. Anyway, that life is full of anxiety, as if the bachelor doesn't have anxiety. Everybody has anxiety. But additional anxieties will come up as you get married. He has to go through all that. Become frustrated in his desire to enjoy sex, and then he can take sannyas. That's what Daksha was saying, and that's what society generally says. They don't know what is Narada. Therefore, people what know, I was telling you, it is not paro dharma. They know some khichdi, kaitava dharma, cheating religion. They don't know transcendental religion. And Gita and Bhagavatam is giving transcendental religion, paro dharma. That's why Prabhupada, when somebody approached Prabhupada, Prabhupada said, Krishna consciousness is very difficult to understand because it is totally spiritual. And people cannot, because they are dull, they think they can understand. First come to the platform, no? Full of sinful activities, full of material desires and all nonsense. I think they can touch spiritual. They cannot even taste what it is. It is beyond the perception of common man. Dharma projita kaitavatara paramo nirma saranam satam. If you want to understand this transcendental literature called Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, what is this literature? Amala Puran, spotless Puran. It has only transcendental subject matter. It's a Paramahamsa Samhita. So Dharma Projita, he says, if you want to give up the cheating religion and come to Bhagavatam, Dharma Projita Kaitava. Kaitava means cheating religion. Dharma Projita Kaiturasa Paramo Nirma Saranam Satam. And you want to take to the transcendental religion of Srimad Bhagavatam, Paro Dharma, you should have one qualification. What is that? Nirma Saranam Satam. You should be free from Matsara. Matsara means enviousness. That's why I was telling how Duryodhan could not understand Gita, even though he heard. Why? Matsara, envious. And it is not easy. In the we read Nectar of Instruction, Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama. Kanishta Bhakta respects the deities, respects the acharyas. That's it. He is called therefore neophyte. Madhyama Bhakta not only respects the deity and guru, he is able to relate to the devotees. That is Madhyama. Uttama Bhakta is free from any envy for anybody. In his heart, there is no tendency to criticize any person. His heart is golden. He is wishing well for the whole world. This is the nature of Krishna actually. Suhridam sarva bhutana. Because it's just like that, no? If you associate to somebody, you also become like that. If you find Krishna, he has love for every living entity and he wishes well for everybody. Krishna cannot wish bad for anybody. So Krishna is the same way. When a devotee heart, is always meditating on Krishna's lotus feet, he also starts acquiring. He starts seeing the world through Krishna. Prabhupada says that very nicely in the shloka, Vidya Vinaya. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihasini Shunicheva Sapakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. He says, when a person sees a Brahmana, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmana having knowledge and humility, the two characteristics of Brahmana, he should be Vinaya, humble, at the same time full of Vidya, knowledge. Then is the Brahmana. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi, cow, Hastini, elephant, Shuni, dog, Shapakecha, dog eater. Across the species, across the social order. What happens to him? Pandita Samadarshana. He sees all as equal. In what sense he is equal? He is equally well-wishing for everybody. It's not that he will bring a dog inside the temple. Dog is not allowed inside the temple. Okay. It's not that he is becoming mad now. Elephant आया उसका ही पूजा करेगा, ब्राह्मण आया उसका भी पूजा करेगा, ऐसा नहीं. ठीक है? What way is equal? Equally well-wishing. Similarly, Krishna is also doing equally well-wishing. He is equally well-wishing. He wishes well for everybody. But he has to deal them according to their situation, just like in a hospital. Now some patient needs to go to ICU, some patient is outpatient. You give medicine, he can go. You don't treat them equally in that way. सबको ICU में डाल दो, नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. So there are different ways we treat, but you can definitely say one thing: doctor is well-wishing, equally well-wishing for all the patients. Correct? We can understand this point. So Narada is a Paramahamsa. He is equally well-wishing. He is so well-wishing. When he sees Haryashvas, he instructs them. They go back to Godhead. He sees their grandfather Prachina Parishad. He instructs them. They go back to Godhead. And then he comes to Daksha also the brothers of Haryashvas, Shvalashvas, he comes to them. They also go back to Godhead. And then he goes to even Daksha. In his heart there is nothing. Oh, he is the remaining one. Let me deliver him also. And this fellow is on Pravitti. He just cannot understand. Therefore, mostly people in the society just we cannot convince them. This is, they just cannot. It's completely. You have to be, heart has to be pure. Heart has to be golden. So Prabhupada is saying the people like Daksha will create trouble. In fact, in America, they charge ISKCON. Some parents got together and they called it brainwashing movement. So when it came to Srila Prabhupada, he said, yes, it is a brainwashing movement because brains are very dirty. We have to wash. He did not budge. They put a case and it was a big trouble for ISKCON. ISKCON could have been banned at that time. So that Prabhupada said, no, do one thing. This is maybe very, very dangerous, this case like this, because the whole movement will get destroyed. Prabhupada said, you tell the judge, you can have a decision, anything you want. We respect you. Just read these books first. So he gave Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. And the judge gave a huge, beautiful judgment. He said, no, we have not. This is not any fanatic movement or sentimental movement. It's wishing well for the whole world. There's nothing like that. Some kind of what you call radicalized. Some people feel thoda zyada Gita seriously nahi padega. You will also be radicalized. No, sir. This is not like that. This is the Paramahamsa Samhita. It's the more you read, the more your heart will become golden like Krishna. Sometimes people are feeling. You say, Gita padhne ka, we go to many management who says, please encourage a student. No, sir, don't make them read very seriously. Why? They'll become radicalized. Because in every religion now, that section has become which are fanatic. Okay? And they become, they hate other people. And they think this is what the religion teaches. So sometimes the people do not know what is to be done good. They do bad in the name of doing good. They spoil the name of any religion. True? Overall, any religion, in essence, it teaches to love God and to know God. So there should be only golden heart coming out. But somehow, I do not know what is the reason, they misrepresent. The people who are bystanders, outsiders, they get scared. If I read it seriously, what will happen to me? Because it's not true. It's not true. Okay? So the more and more person advance. In the neophyte stages, it does happen. When somebody takes to something, he tries to defend. He goes into defending his faith instead of able to explain. You say, why do you chant Hare Krishna? No, what is your business? That means he is not convinced himself. But he is finding it so sweet, he is enjoying it. He doesn't want it to be taken away. So that generally happens at the beginning. Person tends to be fanatic in the beginning. That is, Prabhupada says, religion without philosophy is fanatism. A person is behaving like that, he has not understood. And philosophy without religion, that is also Prabhupada says, just imagination. In fact, Einstein made a similar statement. A philosophy, you have a philosophy, but you don't have religion, you don't know God. Then what is the use of that philosophy? It's waste. So anyway, Vedesha Sarve Aham Eva Vedyam. Through all the Vedas, we have to reach Krishna. If you are not reaching Krishna, it's useless. So here, what is happening is Narada, Prabhupada says, even though ISKCON had this problem, in fact, it continues to have this problem around the world. People don't understand our work. We give to the people message of Krishna consciousness. They become blissful. They become very happy. And they become indifferent now to material attachments, to material ambitions. People just can't stand it. Some father says, Beta, now you're not interested in any car? No, Papa, I'm not interested. Big car, any car will do. Gone mad or what? There was one boy in Manipal and he used to ask his mother, Mama, can I go to Mangalore, meet Prabhuji? The mother never get permission. So one day he asked his mother, Mama, I can do Mangalore. Why? I want to watch movie in city center. So mother gave him 1,000 rupees. Better go, take some friend also. You should enjoy, eat something and all. What has happened to you? So he came straight to temple, gave me the donation, and he was sitting in front of the Lord. He said, my movie is over, now I'll go. So I gave him so many books to carry with you. Like that. So it's a daksha. Because people are like daksha. They just can't understand somebody can give it up. They think he has to go through this nonsense. There is no need. Why? If you are fortunate by hearing, if you can understand, and if you are intelligent, first class intelligent, there is no need to lead a daksha kind of life. Give it up. But this work will not be appreciated by dakshas, because most society, even not daksha. Daksha at least was pious. He was not doing sinful activity. The sons of Daksha were pious. Pravritti marga, but they were pious. Just like I was telling yesterday, they were like gods for today. If you see the Haryashvas, people will worship them, very pure. But Narada thought, why not give them paro dharma, transcendental religion? Why not? So this is the message. People will object, but Prabhupada says, Narad Muni will not stop chanting Hare Krishna mantra because of this. Because there is some so-called opposition. Will he stop? No. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing Nama Sankirtana. All the Brahmanas in Navadip got agitated. What is this? They're chanting, dancing. In fact, whole night they used to dance. And some people used to, what are they doing? And the Brahmanas are neglected, because no longer the Brahmanas are called to home to do this, this Karmakandi Brahmana. They just neglect. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, just chant, dance, go back to Godhead. Not needed all this Karmakandi Brahmana. Just like we are not doing. Do we do that? Call some Brahmanas somewhere, do this puja for us. Correct? Do this Ganesha Homa, this Homa. We are not doing. Sometimes people say, why you're not doing? We are not doing. Not needed. But people get very angry at us. So people got very angry at, somebody was there. His parents said, we will go for some Devata puja. He said, no, I am worshipping Vishnu, sufficient. People got very angry. Parents got very angry. You are destroying our dharma. This is what people will do. These are all karma kandi. Why do you go to Devatas? What's a material desire? I don't have material desire. Even if I am not interested in continuing with it. I just want to become a pure devotee. So people get very upset. You are destroying dharma. So they went to Chandakazi. Something to do with this fellow. Who went? Brahmanas. A Muslim had. He was not interfering. They forced him to interfere. The priest do something. And definitely he wanted to take action, because he had now somebody has complained. You cannot take action without complaint. He got an excuse to take action. He broke some mridangas. And the Lord Chaitanya went to his place. He said, I'm not going to accept this. He said, stop Nam Sankirtan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no! Civil disobedience will happen now. He took the whole town. Whole town he took to the house of Chandakazi. Chandakazi was frightened. He thought they will kill me. He said, no, I have not come for that. I will talk to you. How can you stop this? And then finally, it so happened that Chandakazi himself became a follower of Lord Chaitanya. And he proclaimed, nobody is going to obstruct. So, Param Vijayata Shri Krishna Sankirtana, never have varies. The Nama Sankirtana of the Lord cannot be stopped. Param Vijayate. Why? It is protected by Lord Chaitanya himself. It cannot be stopped. But it can be stopped from within. We can stop it. But outside, imagine, does anybody have any philosophy to even talk to us? 1 minute, what will he talk? Nobody has any philosophy to talk. No sampradaya, no other religion. Nobody can say anything against the spread of the Lord Chaitanya's mission. Correct? It's a topmost philosophy, paro dharma. What is anybody can talk? Nobody can talk anything. But we can stop it. We stop going out, we stop preaching, we can stop it. From outside, nobody can stop this. Prabhupada said, nobody can stop this movement. Why? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself has said, Param Vijayate. He has given it supreme victory. Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana. It is so glorious. This chanting of the holy name of the Lord, it is ever victorious. It will keep, just like Narada, ever victorious. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.